Hello, fans of murder and mayhem! Welcome back to another episode of Hunger Games Ultimate Elimination Challenge! I am your hostess with the mostest, Fryback64, and today we are delving into the wonderful world of Dragon Age! Now, for those of you who don't know, Dragon Age is a series of currently 3 video games that are kind of a fantasy RPG genre. It's the first fantasy RPG game that I really got invested in. It's mostly for the Xbox and the PC. I've only played the Xbox version. But in this game, you play as a hero that is trying to save this medieval land from, what else? Dragons and demons and things like that. And as you journey across the land, you get to pick up companions along the way. At least in the first game you do. The second game you're kind of limited to one city, but it's still fun. Third game, you get to travel all over the freaking world and not just one country. So, this is one of my absolute favorite video games ever. And one of the reasons it's my favorite is the companions. So I thought it would be fun to see which of my absolute favorite companions is the toughest out of all of them in the Dragon Age series. Now, a lot of people would probably argue that Solus would be the toughest because he's basically the Dread Wolf from Elven mythology. So one would argue that maybe he'd be able to take everybody out just by looking at them the wrong way. Someone might argue that maybe, I don't know, Iron Bull or Fenris would be the toughest one because, let's face it, they're both pretty powerful fighters. Or, I don't know, maybe Barkspawn, our little Mabari over here, will win. So without further ado, let's introduce our characters. In District 1, we have the couple y'all love to hate, Alistair and Morrigan. Can't live with them, can't live without them. In District 2, we have our sneaky little assassin bard people. We have Zevran and Leliana, my favorites. In District 3, we have Ogren the Dwarf and Shale the Golem. Now, I tried not to put too many DLC companions in here, but I had to put Shale in here because she's my favorite DLC character, and I absolutely love her to death, so I had to stick her in there. And besides, dwarves and golems go together. It's a thing. In District 4, we have Wynn, the elderly mage, and Barkspawn, the Mabari Warhound. Now, in the game, you can name your Mabari Warhound whatever you want. I change the name every single time, but in the DLC where you play as a Darkspawn and you get to kill all the heroes and their companions, Alistair named his Warhound Barkspawn, which I think is such a cute name, so that's what we're naming him. In District 5, we have Sten and Iron Bull, our 2 Kunari. I love Sten. He's my favorite Kunari. I don't care what y'all say. Sten is one of my favorites. I'm so sad I don't get to romance him. And these are all the characters that are in Dragon Age Origins. Now entering into Dragon Age 2 companions, we have, in District 6, the mages, Anders and Meryl. I love Meryl. She's like my little sister, practically. In District 7, we have Hawk's siblings, Bethany and Carver. In District 8, we have the warriors. We have Fenris and Aveline. In District 9, we have our kind of sketchy rogue characters, Varric the Dwarf and Isabella. Gotta love that sassy girl. In District 10, we have Blackwall and Cassandra from Dragon Age Inquisition. In District 11, we have Sarah and Solus, our 2 elves. And finally, coming in at District 12, we have Dorian and Vivian, our 2 mages, our 2 sassy mages. I really wanted to get all the companions in here, but unfortunately there's only 24 spots, so some of our favorite companions like Cole and other little characters from different DLC from Origins and Dragon Age 2 didn't quite make it in there. But these are the ones that I really love. Well, I take that back. I don't really love Vivian that much. But these are the guys that I absolutely love, and let's see who's going to be the toughest. Who will win? Who will die? Who will get conked over the head with a coconut in the first round and be eliminated right away? Let's find out. Players, are you ready? take that as a yes. 3, 2, 1, game on! The bloodbath! As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds for the 6th time in this series. Ogren runs away from the cornucopia. Shale runs away from the cornucopia. Sarah runs away. Oh no. Solus, Barkspawn, Morrigan, and Sten share everything they gathered before running. It is rumored that a Mabari has the intelligence of a human and the wisdom not to speak, or something along those lines. They're smart enough to know how to talk, but they have the wisdom to know not to talk. This proves it right here. Cassandra and Aveline fight for a bag. Aveline gives up and retreats. Oh no, that doesn't sound like Aveline at all. She'd fight to the death. Leliana runs away. Vivienne runs away. Wynn runs away. Alistair retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Smart guy. Meryl runs away. I could see that. Dorian grabs a backpack and retreats. I could see that again. Zevran clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Smart man. I personally want Zevran to win. Varric runs into the cornucopia and hides. Oh, Varric, you would do that. Hopefully trying to scare somebody. Iron Bull rips a mace out of Carver's hands. I'll take that, Carver. Isabella runs away from the cornucopia. Okay, Bethany runs away. Anders grabs a jar of fishing bait while Fenris gets fishing gear, and Blackwall runs away. Wow! Nobody died! No, this is a bloodbath where nobody died! Oh my gosh, I am floored! Oh my goodness! I'm so happy. Okay, I should probably take this moment to tell y'all, as for who my picks are for the winner, I love them all, and right now I'm hoping it's a three-way tie between my three lovers. Zevran, Fenris, and Solus. I'm sorry, I love elves. What can I say? So, if either one of them wins, I will be happy. If not, I will probably cry inconsolably for several hours. Anyway, moving on to day 1. Leliana is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Aww. Fenris discovers a cave. Ooh, a slaver cave? Morrigan constructs a shack. Is she going to use it, though? Vivienne taints Sten's food, killing him. No! Vivienne, you horrible, horrible person. This is why I don't like you. This is why you are not one of my companions I like very much. Yeah. Barkspawn hunts spread their tributes. Oh, he's good at that. Wynn and Bethany split up to search for resources. Zevran receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. What, don't look at me! So I'm a little biased. I wouldn't be sending him fresh food this early on in the game. Dorian receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Sarah overhears Iron Bull and Alistair talking in the distance. Doesn't do anything about it. Solus practices his archery, even though he's a mage. Carry on, my wayward son. Ogren receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Carver tends to Aveline's wounds. That's why she gave up and ran away. She got wounded. Anders, Shale, Isabella, and Blackwall hunt for other tributes. A bit of a ragtag group, but it's evenly balanced anyway. Cassandra and Meryl hunt for other tributes. Varric dies of dysentery! No! Varric, you were supposed to last longer than that! Oh no, Varric. Uh-oh. Oh no, is this gonna be like the Muppet episode? Arena event! Borders contracting! The arena's border begins to rapidly contract. Oh no. Iron Bull is electrocuted by the border. Oh no. Aveline survives. Bethany survives. Thinking they could escape, Sarah and Wynn attempt to run through the border together. Oh no. Oh no. No. Bad idea. Bad idea. That special spirit didn't save you this time, Wynn. I'm sorry. Leliana survives. Cassandra survives. That's good. Oh no, thinking they could escape, Dorian and Alistair attempt to run through the border together. Oh no, Alistair! You're an idiot! This is, I I wanted to defend you before, but yeah, you're an idiot. I'm sorry, Alistair. I'm sorry. Morrigan survives. Anders survives. Ogren pushes Isabella into the border while she is not paying attention. Oh no. Oh no.
Hey, Isabella, look over there.
What? Don't trust a dwarf, people. Don't trust a dwarf. Oh no, 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 Fenris, no, my love, no. Thinking they could escape, Fenris and Shale attempt to run through the border together. No, Fenris, my love, your lyrium-laced veins are not going to help you here. There's different roles in the Hunger Games universe. Meryl survives, yay, I'm happy.
Vivienne is electrocuted by the border. Ha! Serves you right.
Barkspawn restrains Solus to a tree and leaves him to die. Oh no, my other love interest is dead now too. Oh no. I told you Marbari are smart. Thinking they could escape, Zevran and Blackwell attempt to run through the... No, Zev, no, what are you doing? Oh, okay, that's it. All of my love interests are dead. That's it.
There's no more. Nothing to live for.
Oh, I guess the end of the episode. Here we go. Carver survives. Yay! 15 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Okay, if any of you guys remember the Muppets episode, this is running very similar to that. Who the? What the? What? Okay, we are missing a tribute apparently. For random tribute, Sten, Barrick, Iron Bull, Sarah, Wynn, Dorian, Alistair, Isabella, Fenris, Shale, Vivian, Solus, Severin, and Blackwall. Oh no, I'm sorry guys. I'm so sorry. I feel like these are all my best friends. I feel like I'm gonna cry. Oh no. And laugh at the same time. Because I'm sadistic like that, apparently. Alright. Night 1. Onward we go. Barkspawn passes out from exhaustion. I can see that. Morrigan receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Ogren passes out from exhaustion. You know, surviving the borders contracting in the arena. Exhausting. Just horribly exhausting. Meryl receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Anders thinks about home. Aveline, Cassandra, Liliana, and Bethany sleep in shifts. Sounds good. Carver dies from hunger. Oh no. For those of you who don't know, Bethany and Carver are your younger siblings when you play Dragon Age 2. They're your twin younger siblings. And one of them dies, like, early on in the game, depending on what you are. If you're a rogue or a warrior, then Carver dies. But if you're a mage, Bethany dies, because you can't have two of the same class in one family, I guess. I don't know. Oh, that makes me sad now. I didn't think this was gonna be this sad, but it is. I don't know why. This is the Muppets all over again. The feast! The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Liliana decides not to go, and if it's one thing we've learned, it's don't go to the feast! Yeah. Morrigan gathers as much food as she can into a bag before fleeing. Smart. Hey, she survived! I think that's the second time that's happened in this series. Meryl doesn't go. Bethany doesn't go. Aveline doesn't go. Oh no, Ogren stabs Barkspawn in the back with a trident. How dare you! How dare you, Ogren, you horrible, heartless creature! How dare you! How could you kill my puppy? I will get you for this. I will kill you. Cassandra decides not to go to the feast, and Anders decides not to go. Oh, poor Barkspawn. Onward to day 2! Ogren begs for Morrigan to kill him. She refuses, keeping Ogren alive. Why? Why, Morrigan?
Why?
Nope. Anders stalks Cassandra. Ooh, Anders. I didn't realize you liked her that way. Aveline searches for firewood. Meryl pushes Leliana off a cliff during a knife fight. I did not know you had it in you, girl. Bravo! Bravo! She learned that from me, guys. Yeah, she learned that from me. Oh no, Bethany cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Well, I mean, if you're... I guess the logic was her brother was dead, so she wanted to off herself, which is admirable, but... No. Now both of my siblings are dead. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance for Carver, Barkspawn, Leliana, and Bethany. We salute you guys. You hung in there as long as you could. We have over half of our cast is dead now, and it's only day 2. Don't ask me. I don't do the programming for this. I just commentate. I'm just here for the ride, folks. Night 2. Morrigan tries to treat her infection. She got infected. When did this happen? Meryl convinces Ogren to snuggle with her. Oh no! The murderers are snuggling together. I want to see fanfiction of this. If you have fanfiction of Meryl and Ogren together, put it in the comments, por favor. I would love to see this. Aveline convinces Anders to not kill her, only to kill him instead. This actually makes sense. I hate to say it, but this oddly makes sense. Cassandra tries to sing herself to sleep. Probably singing herself a romantic epic poem. Oh, there was once a man who loved a woman, and he wooed her. Cassandra, shut up. You're off key again. Day 3, we have 5 people left here, folks. Day 3, we have 5 people left. Who's gonna win? Let's find out. Aveline diverts Meryl's attention and runs away. Yeah, I would run away from Meryl too.
She's a blood mage. She's scary. But I love her anyway.
Cassandra fishes. Morrigan searches for firewood, and Ogren receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Who is giving supplies to Ogren? Is it you, Chad? Chad, I told you, we are not sending supplies to people. Get back over there, Chad. Fix the wall. Gosh dang stuff. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. For Anders, you're a damp squib when it comes to romance, Anders, but I still salute you anyway. Fenris is the better romance option. Night 3. Ogren receives an explosive from... Gosh dang it, Chad! I told you we can't be sending stuff to people. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Nope. Morrigan, Cassandra, and Meryl discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Oh, just girl talk. Aveline receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Gosh. I'm guessing that's her husband. I mean, if I were married to somebody here, I'd want them to win. I just now noticed we have 4 women and 1 guy left. Girl power. Day 4. Here we go. Aveline attacks Ogren, but he manages to escape. Gosh dang, that tricksy little dwarf. Cassandra overpowers Morrigan, killing her. Oh no, Morrigan! My best friend! Why? I just now realized I am best friends with, like, all the dark, sketchy mages. I swear I'm not evil. Meryl is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Oh, poor girl. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. I salute you, Morrigan. You hung in there for as long as you could, girl. You hung in there for so long, Morrigan. Aw, poor gal. Alright, moving on to night 4. At this rate, we might not even make a week, guys. We've already had 1 event and the feast. Ogren destroys Cassandra's supplies while she is asleep. Meryl sets up camp for the night, and Aveline thinks about winning. And again, this is what happens when you play all your big cards, and you kill off almost all your characters, and now you're just kind of coasting along until you build up your mana for the next really big attack. It better be something good, that's all I'm gonna say. Day 5. Ogren questions his sanity. Meryl and Cassandra work together for the day. Aveline falls into a pit and dies. Well, I guess the free stuff from Donick didn't help her much. Bye, Aveline. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Salute you, Aveline. So now we're down to, like, what, 4 people? Nope, 3. We're down to 3. Here we go. Night 5. Ogren cries himself to sleep. Oh, after he questions his sanity, he sobs. Cassandra cooks her food before putting her fire out. Oh no! Meryl attempts to climb a tree but falls to her death. Oh no, Meryl! You poor little thing. Love Meryl. So now it's down to Cassandra and Ogren. And Cassandra pushes Ogren off a cliff during a knife fight. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance for Meryl and Ogren. So that can only mean one thing. The winner is Cassandra from District 10! Yay! I did not expect that at all! But she won! Let's look and see how the others stacked up. In first place is Cassandra, the one survivor, with 2 kills. Ogren in second place with 2 kills. Meryl in third place with 1 kill. Yeah, she shoved the person off the edge of a cliff. I think it was Liliana she shoved off a cliff, if I remember correctly. Aveline in 4th place with 1 kill, and Morgan trailing way in the back there in 5th place with no kills. So that means that Cassandra has earned a spot in the Hunger Games Ultimate Elimination Championships and will be moving on to compete with Dave Barry, Cyborg, Circus Baby, Deadpool, and one other person. Constantine from the Muppets. I knew if I thought long enough I could figure it out. Alright, that was quite the battle there, guys. I had no idea it was gonna go the way it did. I had no idea that we were gonna have everything happen on the first day like it did in the last episode. Well, not the last episode, but the episode before that. Again, I'm having so much fun with this. I didn't want to see all of my lovers go down so quickly, but, you know, it happens. As the mantra of the TV show The Immortals goes, there can only be one. And we shall find out who that true one is when we eventually go through our championship round. So, thank you guys for sticking with me this long. If you like what you saw, stick around. Put in the comments who you'd like to see fight next. Otherwise, I got a nice roster coming up here for next episode. And hopefully we'll see you all again next week for another round of murder, mayhem, and maiming. Bye, everybody. You